Our first day in Panajachel was spent attending morning mass. The Church of St. Francis Assisi was beautiful and the people were so welcoming. Even with the language barrier, it was not difficult to acclimate myself into the Catholic Mass. My favorite part was participating in the Peace Be With You with the residents of Panajachel. I also loved how upbeat, religious music was such a significant part of the Mass. We also went across Lake Atitlan to San Juan, where people demonstrated their faith to God and their culture by putting beautiful artwork in the streets. On the last full day of our trip, we completed a long hike up a hill in Antigua to see the Cerro de la Cruz. It shows a breathtaking view of Antigua with a large cross above it. It truly shows how important religion is to the people of Guatemala and made me feel more connected to my faith. Many of our days after the clinics were spent in medical seminars. We learned important information about the ongoing pandemic and pharmaceuticals, as well as having some fun suturing sponges and injecting fruits. Dr. Camilo Gutierrez from Global Community Health Volunteers was so descriptive and helpful when teaching us this information, and it has only made me become more excited for my future career in healthcare. Here you can see my first attempt at performing sutures on a sponge. Working in the clinics undoubtedly had the biggest impact on me. We set up our clinics in San Bartolo, which is a school in Solola. Every patient was so unique and I loved working with every single one. We worked alongside our translators to take each patient's history, vitals, and eventually come up with a diagnosis. Afterwards, we would consult with the doctor to confirm their illness and prescribe adequate medication. Many patients of San Bartolo had illnesses that could have been prevented from a healthy diet, drinking clean water, and being more hygienic when using the restroom. It was truly an eye-opening experience to see how uneducated they were about their own health. We did our best to inform them of how to prevent certain diseases. The Capstone Scholars team created a GoFundMe which raised almost $5,000. We donated $1,000 for the School of San Bartolo to install a new electricity system and fix their bathrooms. The rest of the money donated will be going to other villages in Solola and nonprofits. During the trip, we got so close with our doctors and translators. When saying goodbye for good, one of our doctors said to us, "If I don't see you again, behave well and I will see you in heaven." And that is a quote I will keep with me forever.